Hi there, my name is John Cornish, and I'd like to share with you a specimen wrapping technique that has worked for me very well in the field, and I've also been able to use it at shows when wrapping specimens for customers. It's a little bit unorthodox, and what we're going to be using today is aluminum foil to protect and wrap our specimens. The reason why I'm not going to be using plastic or paper is that these materials have a tendency to spring free, and they can then, as they've come free, they can bounce onto the specimen and potentially ruin it. What I'm dealing with are rat's nest claim specimens from Idaho, and in this case I'm dealing with extremely fragile mordanite crystals. So we're going to protect these crystals by wrapping them in an aluminum foil donut here, if you will, and then we'll compression fit those on into the box. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I've got another very fragile mordanite specimen right here that I'm going to be wrapping, and we're going to use aluminum foil, Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil, although any brand will work. We're going to use a thin and then a heavy duty depending upon our wrapping needs. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull on out our aluminum foil. This is a very thin aluminum foil here. It's easy to break. And we're going to pull on out quite a bit of it. I have a tendency usually pulling out a little bit more than I need. I can always cut off the excess. And then we're going to take our aluminum foil and we're going to lightly compression fit it into a roll. And the nice thing about this is when we compress the aluminum foil, it will not spring clear again, so it will hold its shape. And that's the magic of this wrapping technique. So I've got my tube here. I'm now going to take my specimen and we're going to grab a corner of it, and then we're going to slowly encircle the piece, keeping the aluminum foil down below the crystals. And you'll notice I'm just going around layer by layer, and we're building up this donut shape around the outside. Now you'll notice that the aluminum foil is not coming free. It's holding its shape very well. I can bend it a little bit here and tuck it on in, holding the matrix secure, and then I'm pretty much all set on up. So I've got this specimen about done now. I'm going to go ahead and tear off the excess aluminum foil, and here I've got my box. I'm going to go ahead and compress the aluminum foil so that it makes a tight fit, and then I just push the specimen down on in, and now it's completely locked. And one of the things that this wrapping technique will allow you is the security of knowing that once you've wrapped your piece, it's going to be held in place and it will not come free. This is something that I use when I'm wrapping multiple specimens into a flat. The aluminum foil will interlock and will hold all of the specimens in place, making for a real safe and secure wrapping job, getting the specimens out of the field or getting them to your customer. Now I can adapt this a little bit, and I can use this for shipping also, and it can work for heavier specimens as well as light specimens. And when I've got heavier specimens, that's when I break into the heavy duty aluminum foil, and as I'm wrapping around the periphery, I can now build on up sidewalls that make it higher and support it within the box, holding it secure so that there's nothing that's going to come in contact with the top of the crystals, and you're going to have a perfect specimen that will get home or get to your customer's home every single time. So this is mordanite from my rat's nest claim in Chalice, Idaho area. And this has been a wrapping technique that I've used in the field for several years now. I've never had a loss. This has been an exceptional wrapping technique. Very versatile, very quick, and it'll work good for you too. So I hope that this will be a beneficial technique for you, and that you'll maybe be able to experiment a little bit at home, wrapping your own specimens, making sure that they'll be secure. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. Hi there, my name is John Cornish, and I'd like to share with you a... Alright, so I've got my specimen now inside of my box. It's all secure. I've made the compression fit. I've slowly pushed it on into the box. And just like they do at the Dairy Queen now, I'm actually safe enough and confident enough that I can turn this box over. So let's go ahead and do that for you.